Welcome to episode number 38 of Me and My Big Mouth podcast. I am him, he, the host Tuck, and as always, I have a great show for you. Is he fit to lead? Now, on today's show, we doing things a little different because you can tell I am solo dolo. That means I ain't got nobody to challenge what I'm saying. Beautiful day. But is he fit to lead? Is it every man's responsibility to lead his household? And do every man possess the capabilities of leading? And is there a successful house out there in the universe to where the woman is the leader? So is he fit to lead? That is the question. I got notes down here, and I want to start by saying to know if a man is fit to lead. Now, the first thing I would ask a man to see if he's fit to lead, I would ask him first, do you believe in gender roles? And if the answer is no, automatically he's not fit to lead. Any man that don't think there's gender roles, he can't lead a woman. And she know that. And ladies, if you're dating men that don't believe in gender roles, why let him off the hook? Why would you let that man off the hook? It is his God-given responsibility to lead. And he knows that. But he'll rather put 50-50 on you to share the burden. If he's going to do that, then he has to then be a 50-50 nurturer. And I know men, we act like we going to be nurturers like women, but we don't give 50-50 to that shit at all. So I say if he don't believe in gender roles and society is making it as if gender roles is not necessary, then the first person you should look at for rule of thumb is your kids. Kids will tell it all. Innocent kids will put you in your gender role. If it's a little girl or a little boy and they are afraid, they usually go to daddy. But if it's a little girl or a little boy that is sick, they can give a damn about daddy. They're going straight to mama. Because even in their own DNA, they're designed, even in their early stages, they're designed to know who to go to for nurturing and who to go to for protection. That's one thing. The reason I say that it's gender roles and I believe a man should lead, is if you just listen to women nowadays. When a woman is running shit, she believes that she has to be masculine. If you can be a leader and that's your natural role, then it shouldn't change who you are. But it changes women because it's not natural for them to lead. It throws them off. They believe they have to become something else in order to hold down the fort. Well, if you have to become something else, then clearly that is not your position at all. And I'm kind of confused by how men are comfortable watching their woman lose their softness. A woman shouldn't work as much as a man should. Now, I'm not saying she shouldn't work, but she shouldn't work as much. That ain't the order of things. That ain't the natural order of things. Like, I know that society has made it so hard that both parents do have to work now. But if it has to be a sacrifice as far as who work more and who take on bigger bills, it should be the man. Because you don't want your woman to try to step up in your shoes and then lose her softness. When a woman loses her softness, there's no peace in the house. None. None whatsoever. And rightfully so. You can't put that much, you can't have a person playing out of position and then expect them to deliver every time. It's on the other end. Now you want me to do this and now you want me to hold your slack here? No, man, scrap up your bootstrap and take charge. Now, Lead and dominate is two different things. Some men think they're leaders by being a tyrant. You're not a leader if you have to dominate every situation. You're a little boy that has a lot of insecurities, and you get off by telling her what to do all the time, every time, because it feeds what you lack in yourself. You shouldn't want to dominate a relationship. I know people say a relationship, some people believe it's 50-50, some people believe it's 90-10. I believe it is 51-49. And you should only use that 1% men, and I think men should have the 51. Don't get it twisted now. You should have the 51 only when you can't compromise, you can't see eye to eye, but a decision have to be made. That's when you hit the overrule button. Now, another thing, men, it's knowing if you can actually lead her. See, we don't talk about that. You need to know if you can lead a woman, and these are some of the signs where you can't lead a woman. You can never lead a woman moving into her house. I repeat, you could never lead a woman moving into her house. Let me say it correctly because I want to get it right. You can never lead a woman moving into her house. The minute you move into her house, she loses respect for you instantly. And I don't want to hear about those special cases. Everything I know is always but what if? For the majority of cases, when you move in with a woman, she loses respect for you. That is a fact. Men, when we allow a woman to move in with us, no respect is lost. But when a woman is mad with you and you live with her, she points you to the door a lot quicker than any other man with a woman. We don't kick women out when we get mad. Women kick men out when they get mad easily. We let women rant. Sometimes the man will even leave his own house to go get peace. But as far as just kicking you out, we don't do that. This is why you can't move in with a woman. She's not going to respect you. That is always going to be her house. She's not going to respect nothing you say. Try to go in there and change some things around. Start claiming that, well, I'm going to turn this guest room into my man cave. See what the fuck happened to you. You're getting put out. So I say this, if I was dating a woman and she had a 2-story house and I had a single wide trailer, she got to sell her house and come live in the trailer with me. Now I might upgrade to a double wide, but the shit going to be in my name. I don't want to hear nothing about the upgrade is me, bitch. That's the upgrade. It ain't the house, it's me. You're getting me, and I'm awesome. So what you do is you move in with me. We sell your house. I'm going to need half of that, though. I'm going to need a little half of that. But we sell your house, and we move in to my house. Or we could do the responsible thing and move into our house. But my name would have to be on it for us to move in. Even if your house is better, we're going to have to figure that out. Because it's nothing respectful about a man moving in with a woman. Even through marriage, when you see weddings, they got ceremonies to let you know the father walks his daughter down the aisle and give them to the man. What he's handing the man is the duties he had, and now he's giving them to you. So moving into her throws off her natural state. Usually when she's living by herself and handling her own shit, she might have kids, she might not. But when it's time to come together, she don't want a nigga to move in. She want to either get y'all house or move in with you. And it makes sense because that's how shit should happen. Gender roles. I don't use the word beta enough, I don't think. But today I'm just going to say, instead of beta, I'm going to say you just ain't in leadership role right now. This is called leadership training, if you want. Is he fit to lead? For an example, what I got up here. Men that allow women to control sex. You allowing your woman to treat her pussy like a Scooby snack and that you a good boy. Some of you niggas don't get head. You only get head on your birthday. How is it that you are giving sex, pussy and dick should be a fair exchange. But men have put pussy on such a pedestal that we don't look at our value as the same. No one in the relationship should control sex. That's not right. The moment you deny me, I get legit reasons, but the moment you deny me, you have now put me back out there. Because number one, you took me from the streets. I was out there doing whatever, getting whatever I want. And now to get me and then selectively bless me, I don't understand that at all. You got to make it make sense to me. How is it that men are letting women control the sex? That's a bad deal. And women, why do you think you can control the sex and then not expect him to cheat? Why would you want to control anything if both of y'all are partners? I'm asking, why would you want to control anything if both of y'all are partners? I would never understand that. I would never get it. I would never, I don't like to say never because anything can happen. I can't see myself being in a position like that. And men that are in positions like that, you really need to get out of that situation. So if you're letting your woman control sex, you are not fit to lead. Another one. If you're not willing to address a problem when y'all are having fun, you're not fit to lead. If you have a situation to where she said something to you and it didn't add up, I don't give a damn if we are on a date. If it doesn't resonate with me and I have more questions, I'm going to ask those questions. It is never a wrong time to fix a problem. Because it might be fun for you, but it won't be fun for me. I don't understand why any men out there, like, I seen men scared to address situations because we've been doing good lately. What you mean you've been doing? So if you're in a relationship where you got to cherish the good days like they are few far in between, you do not need to be in that relationship. That should be something that happens all the time. And we should be able to address problems so we can continue to have good days. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you not address something if it bothers you? Because your woman won't have a problem addressing it. And women, you shouldn't be bothered by me addressing it, especially if you want me to communicate. If you want men to communicate, you can't dictate when it's time for that man to communicate. If that is what you want. Women, I would love to hear you in these comments tell me about, what do you see as a leader? See, I see women say, I will submit to the right one. When you say stuff like, I would submit to the right one, meaning you're only submitting to what you like, what you approve of. But if that is what you like, that means you're still in control of it. You're not submitting to the man, you're submitting to everything that he checks off your list. That's still making you in charge. If you're a submissive creature, you should be submissive to whoever you call your man. And if you can't be, then you shouldn't be in that relationship. I don't understand how women can be in a relationship with men they can't submit to. Then what the hell are you doing in that relationship? Like I don't get it. I don't get how you can take on the role of I want a man I want to be able to submit to my man naturally, but find yourself in a relationship with men you can't submit to. Y'all got to explain that to me. Why would you be in a relationship with a man you can't submit to? And women cannot validate your manhood. I don't give a damn how many names they call you, you this, you a weak ass nigga, this, that, and the third. They do not and cannot validate your manhood. Your manhood can only be validated by other men. Get it from old wise men to see if you really want information about how to be a man. Because like women say, you can't speak for women. Then why would I let women question my leadership as a man if you don't know what being a man is? Like we really got to have these real conversations. I see men having more female talking points than I've ever had in my life. Like you have been seduced into sounding like a woman. Women are so bold with this position they're taking, and they're having less respect for men. Like I said, always use children as a thumb. If your woman tells your child, I'm going to tell dad and shit stop, you are a leader. Because your woman, usually when the kids are getting on her nerve or not listening, I'm going to tell dad is like a glass seal that you break and that shut shit down. That means that I'm going to tell your father when you get home, and the kid automatically stop. But if the woman is the main authoritative person around there, the children will not respect you. Because they'll get the respect, because children ain't dumb. They see the gender roles, but they also can see who is respected and who's not respected in the house. Like women will talk to men, and women do this a lot, which is very frustrating, that you would talk to a man about the child as if it's your child alone. I don't get that mindset that you think that child is yours by yourself. You ain't got but 50% claim on that child like me. Why would women talk to men as if that child belongs to them and them alone? And that your opinion is second to when it comes to my child. Make that shit make sense to me. How has we gotten this far out that women don't respect nothing about us? Or are they jaded by the new social media wave? I think women are really jaded about the options they do have. Only thing you can do is find somebody that want to fuck you. You can do that very easily. You can do that way better than a man. But can you find somebody that's going to marry you? Men can get married tomorrow. It ain't hard for us to get married because women want to be married. I don't give a damn how much the TV shows act like they don't. They do. They want to get married. So I never understood why we losing our women's respect. Like we're losing women's respect from women we haven't even dated. Like their idea of a man has lessened and their ego has risen. That's why they talk to you crazy. But there are women out here that can be led. Like you can't lead a masculine woman. Like a real masculine woman, that like women that challenge men like physically. I don't understand why women do that. Why would you challenge a man physically knowing you can't beat him? Because I know if you knew you could beat your man up, you wouldn't be with him. You would not be with a man that you knew you could beat up. So you challenge him physically, hoping that he's going to restrain himself so he won't act up. But you can be as free as you want to with your disrespect. I always tell people the only people that hit people and expect not to get hit back are women and bullies. Is he fit to lead? You ever seen when a man is being led by a woman? This is what you do, fellas. Next time you see a man that you know they the most lifeless human beings out here in these streets. If you ever see them, I want you to come close to him. You got to make eye contact for 2 minutes and watch a tear roll down his face. And then you hug him. And that's when the therapy begins. Because these are the most lifeless men I've ever seen in my life. You ever seen a lion in a cage? They don't know. They never seen the safari. They don't know about nothing. They out here jumping flaming hula hoops just to get fed. Like, it is bad out here for me. I mean, and they try to live through you. Like, damn, boy. I'm pretty sure it was some hoes out there, wanted boy. Like, men are so bad. Men are so bad. Men are so destroyed when they let a woman lead them. Is that they believe in such thing as the doghouse. What the fuck is the doghouse? I could never be put in something that don't exist. The doghouse? No, you might be mad, but I'm not in no fucking doghouse. I don't know where you get that from. Like, men that actually, a woman can tell you to go sleep on the couch, and you take your pillow and your blanket and you go sleep on the couch. Y'all say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. You will get your blanket and go sit on the couch, my nigga. That's what you'll do. It's nowhere in the hell I could be in a doghouse. Nobody's doghouse. I'm nobody's dog. First of all, you just pissed off. You'll get over it. You just pissed off. You'll get over it. Men, another part about this doghouse thing, and this is, but he's not fit to lead. Any man like that, I was about to go into something else, but he's not fit to lead. If he believes in a such thing as a doghouse, he's not a leader. He's being led. And it's horrible. You're an imaginary doghouse. But let's move on to this dude. I'm going to tell you about this man. He's definitely not fit to lead to me. When a man tell me he have to go ask his wife to go somewhere that he wants to go, I instantly lose respect for you. I don't even know how not to lose respect for you. The only time I remember getting permission to go anywhere I wanted to go was when I was a kid and my mama had to sign a permission slip. Grown ass men are out here getting a permission slip signed from their woman. Now you want to go. You really want to go. But you don't know how she's going to feel about you going to do something that you want to do. And usually when those situations arise, like the woman get to go wherever she want to do. Go wherever she want to go. That's usually how it goes. But I can't for the life of me as a grown person think that I have to go get permission to go out with my homeboys from another person is crazy to me. Now, I can let you know. Say, Vince, the only time I would say that's cool is if we already had plans. Now, that's wrong. You have to respect the fact that y'all did have plans. So getting her approval when y'all already got plans, I get that. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about those men that got to have a permission slip signed in order to go out and have fun. I mean, the shit's so bad that I've seen men have to get their friend to ask their girl, could they go out? What kind of shit is that? Make that make sense. You have your friend got to plead for you to go out with your guys. That is ridiculous. How do y'all live in any condition like that? That ain't freedom. How is that love? How you being controlled that way? I would never get you guys. Y'all are different. Because I don't understand how you could be controlled that way. Mind blowing to me. But I can go a little deeper. Let me see what we got here. This is how you know a man is not fit to lead, or he's just not a leader yet. Some men out here literally have to argue with women about the dream they had. I'm going to say this again. Some men literally have to argue with women for days about a bad dream she had. Some women have bad dreams and take it out on the man as if it really happened. You cannot do that shit to a leader. He gonna say, you had a dream. If you don't get the fuck out of here with that, you better bring me a real problem. I'm not about to problem solve your dreams. Another thing that shows that he's not capable of leading. If you do cheat on your woman and she decides to take you back, I apologize one time. I repeat, I will apologize one time. I will never apologize every day because you sat down and thought about it and got re-mad as if it just re-happened. That's foolish. But men that are not fit to lead, they will entertain your feelings. And you will torture them for the remainder of the relationship until you realize, I just can't be with him. Until you realize, I can't be with him. He will sit there and cater to you because even after you said you forgave him, he's a fool. And another thing, man, don't ever answer questions after you tell the first question. Did you cheat with her? Yes, I'm sorry. Do you think this is something that we can get past? If we can, I would love to try with you. If she say yeah, do not answer those follow-up questions. Don't you answer those follow-up questions. Well, how many times did you sleep with her? So 3 times. So you slept with her 3 times in my bed. Oh, you weren't on my bed, but you was at her house. I mean, but so you must have really liked us for the get. You didn't even bring her here. You drove. How far she stay? So you drove 45 minutes out to see this bitch? You will lose your mind trying to explain the bad decision you made. When that initial conversation happened, that's where that dies. Don't keep apologizing every day. You will live in a life of misery. And guess what? She will never tell herself, all right, bitch, you tripping. That happened. I said I forgave him. Let it go. She would never, because you would entertain her insecurity. Because she would never, because it's going to be hard for her to trust. You have broken that. But explaining yourself about something that already happened that you can't take back will not strengthen her trust. It's just like when people got to be told, I love you every day. You should say I love you as much as it comes to your head. But you shouldn't have to say I love you every day to make you feel loved. Communication works in different facets. It ain't just what I say, it's also what I do. How I treat you, how I treat the kids, how I treat everybody in this house. That's how it works. Well, that's how it should work. Is he fit to lead? Let me look on here and see what I got up here. I've seen women. Is he fit to lead? And I keep saying one of the biggest thing is knowing if she can be led. And really is no excuse. I've seen women submit to a job they hate and won't submit to a man they love. I repeat, I've seen women submit to a job they hate versus submitting to a man they love. I've seen women go cry in the break room, miserable, cry at job because they're frustrated with how things is going. Some things ain't fair. Some things ain't right. They've been slighted from a promotion or a position. But they'll hang on to that job that they hate before they submit to a man they love. Make that shit make sense. Man, we have to start learning our worth. Because women love to say that they don't need a man. And when they say they don't need a man, they're usually talking about their own house, their own car, their own money, their own career. You know what, ladies? All of those shits are man-made. Understand, ladies, your own house, your own car, your own career, and your own money is all man-made. So for you to look at a man and tell him you don't need a man because you have all these man-made things, you look ridiculous. I want to give y'all women that say I don't need a man a little fact that you need to know. Is if men stop caring about your well-being, it would be the apocalypse for you. Good men keep bad men away. Do you think it will be a such thing as a woman correction officer if men didn't care about your well-being? It would be impossible. It would be apocalypse for you. It would not be safe on this planet for you if men didn't care about your well-being. So men deserve a little more respect than they get. That's not knocking you, because you deserve respect too, but the subject is about men and is they fit to lead, but they need to be able to have somebody they can lead. And the reason that y'all don't like to give up that leadership role that y'all carved out for yourself is because your respect for men has diminished. And we got to get that back. And we don't want to take it from you. We want to give it to you. We want you to give it to us. So I just want y'all to be careful when y'all say y'all don't need men in this world. It won't be female police officers if men stop caring about women's well-being. Have you ever seen those videos where women trying to arrest said suspect, and ain't no man, and is a man that's strong as hell, he's be flinging them motherfuckers around like hell. It doesn't work. Does not work at all. So in order to lead, you have to let us. I know it's hard, but you got to get that respect back. Submit. And to be honest, like when I think about that stuff, I really think about like, I get why y'all like reluctant to give up that type of shit, because you have to be vulnerable to somebody in order to find love and to be led. But if you're telling me you want true love and you want a man that you want to be able to submit to, then you have to give up your ego, your leadership role, and that pride of yours got to go. And my leadership style may not be yours. You know, there's different ways to skin a cat. My leadership style might not be yours. So I don't need you to try to make me lead the way you want me to lead. You need to let me lead the way I know how to. And submit to it. Is he fit to lead? I used to look back, and I look back in the day, and I used to say, we claimed that like back in the day, men used to lead, women used to take care of the house, but I found a flaw in the way men used to run their household. Men used to get a check, take it home to the woman. She takes it, give him enough to go have fun and make it throughout the work week, and she take it and handle everything else. I don't think that's a leader. Now, granted, she might be better at you with finances, so that role should be hers. But it's no way in hell you're my wife and you're good at finances. In years of me being with you, I'm not better at it. Like, you still giving me allowance at 3 years, 4 years. I have never paid a bill. I'm just letting you take care of everything. If you ever close your eyes for good, what would I do? Like, it's grown ass men right now that don't know how to cook. They don't know how to cook for themselves. Grown ass men out here don't know how to cook for themselves. You didn't let him be a man. You replaced it. You replaced it his mother. Like it's like back in the day, kids could be fine getting out of the house at 15, 6 years old and know how to make a living and make a way. Because we have coddled kids so much, kids are not ready to leave the house until they're 25. Because we don't teach them. We do it for them. So when I look back at how men used to run things, I'm like, damn, well, I get that she do that and she's good with finances, but dealing with her, she should have made you better. Even if she the best at it and you lean towards her judgment and her decision making because she's good at it, you still should be better at it. Just like with women, if you were a man that make logic decisions with their mind, with their head, you should be able to make more logical thinking decisions instead of all emotional. In the same way with men, you can't always lead. You can't always ignore the emotional part. Trying to hold shit in and hold shit down. That shit sound manly, but you got to understand, it's two parts of you. You have a female part of you and you have a male part of you. You have to get some of that energy out. Now, I don't recommend men that complain like women. Y'all different. Men that complain like women, y'all are different. I don't know who raised y'all, but that is when you ever meet a man that it's a turnoff for women. I want to let y'all know that now. Women do not like a man that complain like a woman. Men are out here asking for safe spaces. If the woman provide me with a safe space to, get out my feelings. Only God should be your safe space. If she respects you, she will let you speak your piece and get off what you say, and won't use what you say and how you feel against you. That's only in respect. If you have to wait for a woman to give you a safe space to speak, then you don't need to be with that woman, or you're not a leader. If you're holding in stuff because you don't think she's going to give you a safe space, then you're not a leader. I don't get that safe space shit. Like, nobody should be a safe, like no. Safety net? No. I mean, she's a helper, but God is your safe space, safety net, if you subscribe to that thing. But I understand men expressing their feelings, but you can't be just as emotional as a woman. Where is the balance in that house? That's two co-pilots. Where's the pilot at? That regardless of how the storm is, how shaky the plane gets, he know where he headed and he know where he going. He ain't got time to worry about what's happening, who's scared, who's upset. I got a job to do. I have a mission to get us to the safest place possible. How can a man and a woman, how can a man do that if he's just as emotional as his woman? Is he fit to lead? I doubt it very seriously. Let me see. Now I got a whole notes, and I ain't never did this before. Kind of like, you know what I'm saying, getting him a little swag a little bit. Let me see what the hell going on. All right, I don't know what the hell this is. I don't know why this trend is new, but women have gotten so bold that now they don't want to give up their last name. Women have gotten so bold that even in marriage, they don't want to give up their last name. That is a thing now? Wait, so you want the man to get you the ring, buy get you the ring, set up this nice ass romantic, how I'm going to propose, do all of these things, but yet you want to keep your name? Your name, your last name? And men are out here taking women's last name? Boy, do you have any nuts left? You think I would get on one knee and she would take the ring but not my last name? That's ridiculous. Man, you better know your worth now, because it seems like they don't know it, or they forgot it. They have forgot it. But impartial too, these are the men that they get with that are incapable of leading. And I'm going to tell you why I know a woman shouldn't be led. I'm going to give you two examples. Why I know a woman shouldn't lead any household, and I don't feel like it's a successful household if a woman is in charge. I know that sounds sexist, but all right. I'm just going to go with what God said. He put men in charge. He wanted men to be the leader of the household. So remember, God, you saying God's sexist? Oh. But anyway, let's go to what really matters. What that matters, but what I'm trying to say is, it is two things that let you know women shouldn't lead. When a woman sees a nice guy, I'll only hear women say this: girl, he too nice. I'll run all over him. Now you looking at a man and visualizing if you in a relationship with him, and because he's nice, you would run all over him. You see nice as a weakness. That is not a leader, that's a tyrant. When you prey on the weak, you are a tyrant. Why is it nice? Matter of fact, why is it even considered weak to be nice? Who don't want a nice person in their life? What is it about that? I've never heard men say, man, I can't date her, man. She too nice. I run all over her. Men love good women, nice women, soft women. Why would y'all see that as a weakness? Because when leaders see weakness and it's nice, they do run over it because they're tyrants. That's one example. But you hear a lot of women say it, so I had to address it. What was the other one? What was the other one? I didn't forgot talking about what I want to talk about. Let me go check them notes. Men that think women are is he fit to lead? Men that think women are automatic victims. You're not fit to lead anything. Just because she's a woman, don't make her a victim. Just because she says some shit, don't make it true. It's a slogan saying believe women. You can't believe all women, just like you can't believe all men. We are all human beings. We know our flaws. We know the truth. So why would I believe all women? Why is that? I was watching this. I saw this ESPN with this guy named Dana White. Y'all know him. And they said Dana White hits girlfriend. Then when I look at the videotape, she slapped him and he hit her back. Now the headline should have said Dana White hits girlfriend back. But they only saw one victim. One victim. Just like with Chris Brown and Rihanna. You only see one victim. And ain't nobody in their right. Do you feel like she hit him? I don't even know if she denied it. I think she asked. I don't know. But only one victim. And obviously you went too far, nigga, but only one victim. I keep saying this, even with the Jay-Z and Beyonce sister, he was being attacked, and the first thing they said was, he must have did something. Didn't even see him as a victim, even though he was being attacked on the elevator. I believe the facts and evidence. You can't believe all men and you can't believe all women. That's just the matter. That's just true. And I just thought about my other thing about why I say women shouldn't lead. If you ask a woman, who would she rather have for a boss? You ain't even got to ask men. Ask her, who would she rather have for a boss? A man or a woman? And she's going to tell you, I'd rather have a man. Y'all got to understand, when it was just men working, the policy book was this thin, looked like a pamphlet. When women enter the workforce, that shit look like the Bible now. Women bring a lot of drama to the workforce. Now, men do bring drama when there's women there too, so I ain't excluding you niggas. But women don't even like working with other women because of the drama. And that's a fact. But let's go back to, is he fit to lead? Thinking of another quality. Let me see. I think I knocked them all out. Happy. Oh, yeah. Is he fit to lead? Believing that a happy wife leads equals a happy life? No. Both parties should be happy. This is a partnership. I think that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Like, you in a relationship together. Why would I make sure you're happy and you're happy first? Ain't we a team? Ain't what's best for the team should be what's in front? Shouldn't that be the agenda? Is winning as one? Why do people believe in happy life, happy wife? How much power are you giving a woman in a household if you think that way? A man cannot be led that way. Cannot be led that way at all. It's impossible. And I don't think you should be led that way. Happy wife does not equal happy life. It's when y'all come together and put y'all above it all. Oh shit, put y'all above it all. And you can't lose. Put y'all above it all. Yeah, that's my new shit right now. Put y'all above it all. Let me see where I'm at. I think I'm about to. Oh, yeah. Is he fit to lead? Men that always take a woman's side regardless. Women, y'all got to stop falling for these guys that are out here preaching you to what you want to hear. Like, it's crazy to me that y'all know that we're all flawed and we all have our shit with us, but you would listen to a man that only strokes your ego and not one that would tell you the truth. I know the truth is not pretty and the truth do offend everybody, but the truth is the truth. Stop saying you want it and then when somebody give it to you, you can't accept it. But you let people that stroke your ego into your life. It's like if a man know how to speak well, it's almost like how the serpent did Eve. Women are drawn to words and how well you speak. Even if your actions don't add up, you can get by with women with just words if you know how to talk well. Mackin, all that game is really real. The words are soothing to women. They need to look more into the actions, but their words are soothing. Words are soothing to women. That's why they always get played with some of the men that you would think, well, you're a lot smarter than him. How did he get you like that? Or you're a smart woman and you see everybody else's mistakes. So how did he do that to you? But they never have an answer because pretty words soothe women. So men that just always, them not your leaders. Them the bullshit niggas right there. Them are not leaders. Them are bullshit ass men. They use words to lure you and usually get what they want from you. Like I said, those men, I won't hurt. I might piss you off, but I won't hurt you because you can see me coming. Those men break you and leave you in pieces because they use words to give hope. What people don't really like to say is relationships can get dirty. Meaning like every relationship is just not roses and flowers. You're with a person, hopefully from death do you part. So you have to know that trials and tribulations are going to come. No relationship is going to be without trials and tribulations. So pretty words like what a work husband would do is give you those pretty words or that energy or that attention that you want. Shouldn't resonate with your ears more than his actions. If you and your man, if you could put earbuds in and not listen to game and you just went off men actions, you will be more successful with picking a man or allowing a man to pick you. Because I personally don't think women should be out here proposing to men, asking them for their hand in marriage. I don't think none of that. Is he fit to lead? This has been a mini podcast with your boy Tuck. Follow me on all platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, if that's still a thing after this airs. And buy something at meandmybigmouthbrand.com. I kind of like this, where I can sit back and just talk and ramble. Is he fit to lead? And I'm out.
Run it. I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off.